Earlier, you know, that always has really, really cool, affordable items that are great stuff that you need to have around the house or wherever you go, but affordable, and that's what these are as well. Yesterday I looked and the price was $39.95. They must have dropped it down to $29.95. You're gonna get two of these. These are touch-activated portable door alarms. You're gonna see how cool they are when we get them going, but I will tell you, and this is something, you know, I bought the last alarms that you had here because I have an alarm system in my house. But I was worried that if, you know, way and far away from my house, I wouldn't hear, if the alarm would go off, I wouldn't hear because I don't have the motion sensor and all that stuff going on, and I don't have the audible alarm. I just have everything locked up. But I want to know if somebody's breaking into my sunroom, which is on the other side of the house, and I have no alarm there. These are portable alarms that work through the metal of your doorknob to actually warn you when somebody is holding the doorknob on the other side. They're brilliant. Plus, they're portable. You can take them with you.
Exactly, and it can be a personal alarm. And you know the best part about this alarm? There is absolutely no assembly. All you have to do is put a 9-volt battery back here. Here's your assembly.
Hang it on the door.
You hang it on the door and you put it in the on position. That is 90 decibel sound that you're gonna hear. Now, I'm gonna go ahead, turn it off, and then flick it back on. Once you put it on the doorknob, it's gonna take about 15, 20 seconds. It is gonna activate the entire doorknob assembly. And once you do that, if someone touches the door, that is 90 decibels. So with that, and if the hand's on, it's going off. If they get scared, the alarm goes off. So what's great about this is it's gonna do two things. Whoever's trying to get in your door that shouldn't be, they're out of there because it's scaring the you-know-what out of them. And then... That is, I'm sorry, but that is, I just had this flash in my head of girls in a college dorm. I have one of them.
Anybody that has daughters and somebody grabs it, some creepy guy comes over, look at
You said it. You're talking about my daughter.
A couple of these guys over here, they touching my doorknob. That's pretty cool, brilliant.
Right? But you know what
I never saw the demo. I love that.
See, I like when I catch you off guard like that.
Why do you always bring cool?
Excited.
That is so cool.
But
how does it work, though?
Well, what else is pretty cool about it is activated by the heat, by the human touch. So if there is wind or maybe an object or even maybe you have like a furry dog's tail or something, it won't go off. Now, if you do have a scary intruder and he has his glove on, it still goes off because it feels the heat through the hand. Now, this is gonna work on any plastic, wood, composite door. The only door it will not work on is a metal frame door. Okay, that's the only one it won't work on.
I don't know too many people that have.
I don't either, but
maybe if you live at Fort Knox.
I just want to tell you, but so as long as you have the door.
Because then it spreads out through the entire door and it's focusing not on the doorknob. So let's show you how it works. So you've hung it on the inside. This guy touches it, you know inside immediately. There's no downtime. And you know what we love too? You and I have talked about this. Like regular security systems are what we call threshold security systems. They have to be in the house for it to go off. This goes off before they get in.
Exactly. You're gonna hear that. And first of all, they're out of there. You can hear it. And you know what? I want to speak to that real quick because the other thing that it does is it is actually a personal alarm. So this is very light, this is portable, you take it with you. You see this chain right here? Say you're doing just what that female was doing there. Sometimes we feel vulnerable walking through a garage, a parking lot. If you feel like someone's watching you, pull that pin and that alarm is gonna go off until you put the pin back in.
Wow, like a grenade.
Exactly, that's exactly correct. So it works twofold, right? You take it with you and you have a personal alarm. Now, because this is so light and portable, let's talk about hotels, Airbnbs. Who knows who has a key to those rooms? Hang that there. If someone's gonna enter that room, you will know it. Even if housekeeping goes in a little too early, they're out of there.
And by the way, it fits on your wrist too. So if you're walking through a parking lot, put it over your wrist and just kind of keep it somewhere. And remember, all you gotta do is just pull that thing right off and it sets that alarm. So let me tell you what we're doing. So drop the price, and we're doing 2 of these. You get a 2-pack of these for $29.95. I would put one on the front door, one on the back door. I would give one to my kids. I would say put this in your college dorm. Anywhere you have a metal doorknob, remember, it doesn't work on a metal door, so if you're working at the bank, I don't know how many, if you live in a vault, you should be okay because most doors are made of either composite or they're made of wood. And it works actually through the metal, through the doorknob. So get them. I'm telling you, we are already crazy busy on these. You get 2. They're $15 each. I mean, is that not worth it to you to have peace of mind when you're laying in bed? I mean, I want to know if somebody's coming up and wriggling the doorknob.
Absolutely.
Right?
And can I tell you how else I would use this? I'm thinking about when my daughters were little, when they were toddlers. So you can put this, like say this is their room, okay? And I'll wait till they go. Now we're gonna show in the personal alarm here too. Remember, this is a 2-in-1 alarm. You put it on the doorknob, or you carry it with you and you pull that whenever you feel threatened.
Look at him, I'm out of here.
He's out of there.
Yeah.
Now here's what I was just speaking about. Like say you have a door in the home, so maybe your toddler's sleeping. If they get up in the middle of the night, you wanna know it, right? So hang this on the outside of their door. Right? Reverse it. Or what if you want to hang it on that door that leads out to the pool? If they touch that, you know that they're touching it. So this works both ways. You can keep your little ones in. I always talk about my parents. They're 94 and 88. My dad now, my mom is a little concerned when he gets up in the middle of the night. She puts this on his door. If he gets up and touches that doorknob, she's gonna know. She doesn't want him to fall. So you have elderly, you have the kids. If you have, say you have a pantry, where you have harsh chemicals that you clean with, hang this there. If one of your younger children touch that door, you know, no, I don't want them in that room.
A door that has access to a swimming pool.
Exactly.
Things like that, where you want to be alerted when somebody is coming in or going out.
It goes both ways.
You can put this on either side. All you do is pop your battery in and you're good to go.
That's it.
$29.95 for 2 of these. You know, listen, I know, we don't always like to talk about things that are scary, but this is one of those things that's going to help.
Yeah.
It's going to help give you time to react, all right? And when you take classes in self-defense or any of these things, or anybody that, even if you go to weapons training or any of that, they talk about the time it takes to react and how to be prepared and how that can more often than not save your butt in a situation like this, because
you should always
time
be
is everything, right?
You should be prepared.
If a burglar has enough time to get into the house before he sets off the motion alarm, he's already in the house and he's already there. You're already in trouble. If you know from the outside that somebody has been grabbing the doorknob, and I had somebody do that the other day. Who was it? Oh, you know what? It was somebody with pamphlets. Put something on my door. I was sitting in a chair and I heard the doorknob move, and I'm like,
you would be,
that guy's trying to open my door, because I saw him come up, and I knew it was one of the pamphlet guys. So I was like, yeah, I'll just sit here and I'll read the pamphlet later.
And the sound, that noise, that 90 decimals, that's gonna scare, they're gone. They're not gonna hang around because that is bringing attention. Lots of attention, isn't it?
That is loud.
Yeah, I know. I got to get that back in there. Hold on. But that's what you want. You want it to be loud, because if someone's where they shouldn't be, the minute they hear that, they're gone. And then you're notified. So you know what? It's peace of mind. Like you said, I give it to my daughter in her dorm. I have another daughter that's in an apartment. She doesn't have an alarm system. It's her first apartment.
Yeah.
She uses this.
It's easy and it's quick. You just pull the pin when you're out and walking around.
Take it with you. Keep this in the car.
I'm telling you, leaving one on your front door just so you know when somebody's come in or out, or if you want to be alerted. Maybe you're upstairs and you want to know when your kids get home. Okay. Whatever reason you're using it for.
Ooh,
it's
you
ideal.
could catch them if they went past curfew.
There you go.
I'm
always about busting that little punk kid of mine. $29.95. You get a 2-pack of these. 66539 is the item number if you want to pick it up. That wonderful as always.
A lot of great stuff, right?
500 people bought hats today.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to be cool. We're going to stay cool.
If you missed